Tens of thousands of people have already fled Sudan, with many seeking safety in neighbouring countries, including Chad, the Central African Republic, Ethiopia and Libya, among others. An already fragile region now grappling with the impact of this latest conflict.
UNHCR's strategy here for the response is first to assist people coming, to make sure that the welcoming process is well done. First point. The second thing, to ensure that all the protection concerns are clearly understood, then addressed. So we have deployed a lot of staff for the registration, which is key for the beginning of a response. We need to know the nature of the people we want to support. So registration is the first activities ongoing. And secondly, we are trying to make sure that we have a proper border control movement to have the incoming new people incoming in the border, so that we can monitor also that situation. But third is the assistance in terms of water, education, health.
More than 500 people have been killed and over 4,500 injured. And an extension by 72 hours of a ceasefire agreed last week appears to be faltering, with heavy fighting and insecurity driving people away from their homes.
The biggest challenge we will have is Darfur. Darfur has already faced a lot of intercommunal conflict and displacement. Now, with this added on crisis, the humanitarian situation will be very, very difficult. We also are concerned that the intercommunal violence is going to increase, and that we might have some situations which will repeat in relation to what we had a couple of years ago. We are also very, very worried about the continued movement, both of displacement, internal displaced, but also of refugees who actually now leave places like Khartoum, but also the Darfurs, to seek safety in other areas.
The UN Secretary General will be in Kenya from Tuesday to chair meetings of the UN's Chief Executive Boards of Coordination and attend a state dinner at the invitation of Kenya's President William Ruto, where the issue of Sudan is likely to feature prominently, while Emergency Relief Coordinator Martin Griffiths is expected to travel to Sudan on Tuesday as well.
Martin's remit is on ensuring the proper coordination of humanitarian aid, on ensuring that we see a scaling up of humanitarian aid that arise, and he will do whatever he can to do that. But I don't want to. The situation is rather volatile. I don't want to predict what will happen.
Still, no direct negotiations between the two warring generals, but preparations for talks are reportedly underway.
The UN's top official in Sudan, Volker Perthes, told the Associated Press that the two sides had agreed to send representatives for negotiations on establishing a more permanent ceasefire that could be monitored by national and international observers. Those talks could potentially happen in Saudi Arabia, but given that the situation remains fluid, the UN spokesperson here would not confirm those developments, while emphasizing the need to immediately stop the fighting for the sake of the Sudanese, who are caught up in a catastrophic humanitarian situation that has only deteriorated over the last 2 weeks. Sherman Briceby's SABC News, New York.